Hey, listeners, have you ever wondered what you're missing on the Patreon?
Let us ask you these questions. Do you like the prefix? There's an extended version of it every week on the Patreon called the a la carte.
Do you miss your favorite dead celebrities? We have a medium who comes on to talk to them on the Patreon.
Are you an astrology buff? We have an astrologer who comes to the Patreon to read the celebrity stars.
Do you want to hear what we edit out of the podcast? Then you can listen to our cutting room floor episodes on the Patreon.
Do you ever wish we could fix you? Then listen to our all-tier advice episodes right now on the Patreon.
And if you ever want to kiki with other listeners of this pod, come to one of our hilarious live Zoom spectaculars.
Still not convinced? No problem. Head on over to patreon.com/fixingfamouspeople to listen to an example episode of each of these. Absolutely free. See you on Patreon.
Where's Shelley?
Shopify's point of sale system helps you sell at every stage of your business. Need a fast and secure way to take payments in person? We've got you covered. How about card readers you can rely on anywhere you sell?
Thanks. Have a good one.
Yep, that too. Want one place to manage all your online and in-person sales? That's kind of our thing. Wherever you sell, businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 a month trial at shopify.com/listen. Shopify.com/listen.
This is Fixing Famous People, the podcast where two reality television producers pitch solutions to save celebrities in dire straits.
But first, let's get to the prefix, your weekly pop culture roundup.
Ooh, I love a dramatic conclusion. And here we are with a brand new episode on New Year's Weave. Who does that? Your other podcasts do that?
They don't. They don't.
They don't.
Sorry to tell you that they don't.
And don't DM me if they do. I want to live in this world where we're the only ones working.
Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. We get many DMs being like, oh my God, a new episode on Christmas Eve. And I'm like, yes. And your other podcasters could be doing this and they're not. Just know that they're choosing not to.
We're broadcasting live from the manger on the night of Christ's birth. Who else is doing that? You don't see Matt and Bowen doing that, do you? You don't think Demois is doing any of these things? No. No. Not them, just us.
What child is this?
But in all seriousness, everybody, Happy New Year. Here we are at the conclusion of 2025.
Dominic, who's going to file like a lawsuit tomorrow night or tonight as this is coming out for whatever, $240 million against the New York Times this year? Like, who's going to do that?
I bet whoever does it is someone we will hate 365 days from now. Like, I needn't hear about, if the story leaks that like we have video of Justin Baldoni beating the shit out of Blake Lively, you get an eye roll from me.
With
Too late.
Like a cell phone.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't care at all. Let me tell you the funniest thing that I've heard in weeks, which I'd heard just a few days ago. A mutual friend of ours, a gay woman, commonly known as a lesbian. I will not say this person's name. You'll know who it is. I mean, it's a bigger pool than you think, because I was thinking about how I wanted to approach this.
Sure.
In the meantime, she's going to text me the moment she hears this and say, I insist that you say my full first, middle, and last name and identify me. We were having a catch up on the phone and she was asking me about heated rivalry and what my thoughts were. And I filled her in. And then I said, heated rivalry for the two of you that have been living in a foreign country with no electricity or battery charging possibilities is the Canadian-made HBO show, which is basically softcore gay porn set around the hockey universe.
Yeah, Skinamax. Yeah, someone used to call it.
It is truly that, and Stranger Things are my entire algorithm between Christmas and New Year's.
Oh, really?
Just those things. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Avatar, a little bit of Avatar, which somehow was the number one movie in the country, despite neither of us seeing any promotional activity for it.
Well, I mean, people went. People were going, you know.
Yeah, worldwide, it's made almost $500 million, and it's been out for like 45 minutes. So
yeah,
there will be.
And that's still not enough. Remember, he said, what's his name is saying he's going to like do a press conference to like talk about if he even wants to do the other movies, because it's because everyone's not like on the ground like worshiping him and telling him that he's the best person that ever walked this planet.
Right, because the technology has sort of surpassed like Avatar's a cartoon. I don't know what to tell you.
No,
like,
sure. Like it's like you made a third one of this same movie. Got it. Like I'm going to go see it. I actually do want to see it, but like you're not the second coming of Christ because you made a third version of this movie.
I play Mario Kart every day, and I'm telling you that technology looks better than these demons that they have in Avatar.
Not your Switch 2 that you... P.S. Not your Switch 2 that you bought on company dime. So listeners know that
Fixing Famous People gave me a Nintendo Switch for Christmas. Thank you, Fixing Famous People.
Yeah, know that that's where your hard-earned money is going.
I considered it a work expense. There's a lot of it. For me, it's cultural.
It is. Wait,
so we're talking about heated rivalry. I give her my opinions. I go on for a few minutes, and then I say, "What did you think?" And she goes, "I didn't think there was enough hockey." And I fell off my chair because other than someone saying, "Hey, do you need help shoveling your car out of the snow?" It was the dykiest thing that I heard in 2025. Like literally, you're talking about a gay porn here, and she's just saying, "Not in front of my salad." Like, what's the hockey?
Not the right sticks we're slapping together, if you know what I mean.
And she's not even like the sportiest gay girl either, which she will tell you when confronted.
She's athletic. She's athletic.
But I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard. And she's like, I'm not even like, I don't even really care, but I just thought there would be more hockey. And
we want to see,
we want to see
them like being like having like sexual tension while they're like going for the puck, if you know what I mean.
Right. Because
when I watch, actually going for the puck on the
I suppose I understand. If I accidentally watch a football game, my gut reaction at the first commercial break is, there's not enough anal sex here happening. That's always my reaction right off the bat. So I understand why a lesbian would want to be a little sportier.
Sure. Dominic, speaking of foreign countries, I must tell you and everyone that on the a la carte this week, we will be having a special FFP Investigates, where one of our investigative journalists on the ground went to Tyra Banks's hot ice cream location and is going to be coming in via satellite to tell us about her experience.
From down under, our first, is this our
Shrimp
first
on the
foray? It is. It really is our first Australian correspondent. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah. And an FFP investigate. Something we've been saying forever that we've never actually done ever for anything. No longer. This is unprecedented.
It feels very Chris Hansen. No one went to jail for this, although someone should when you hear the story. Vivid detail of every moment of walking into the Tyra Banks hot ice cream store. Her business model, the flavors available. Were there surprises? No. Were there shocks? Many. Yes. Many shocks, no surprises. Head over to the a la carte to listen to this pretty harrowing tale, actually. This isn't just an average
crimes happen.
Test.
Crimes happen. It is true crime.
Moving right along, we're not done with heated rivalry yet. Before we leave the world's hottest show alone, it is important to point out that people are angry because it looks like heated rivalry will not be eligible for Emmy Awards because the Emmy Awards are just for American produced or co-produced product. And HBO bought the distribution rights to heated rivalry, but it is an entirely made Crave Canada production. And as such, looks like it will not be able to be nominated. You know, it doesn't, when you're the number one show in the world, they don't need the Emmys, but it is sort of a touchstone, this show. It has become one. And, you know, the fans would love to see it represented if possible. Other Canadian produced shows like Schitt's Creek were all co-produced with an American company, which is why they've all been nominated for Emmys. Not so with Heated Rivalry, which is supposedly now doing 2 more seasons and with no movement from HBO to say, hey, let's co-pro this with you. And that's that. So congrats to everyone involved. It's rare to have like a surprise. Whether or not you like it, it is a hit show that people are filling bars and screaming at like they're watching the actual Super Bowl. It's pretty shocking because it's only a 6-episode series. So congrats to everyone on it.
What are the Canadian Emmys? Do they have like a television award?
They definitely do. I know that there are Juno Awards. I think those are their Grammy Awards, but they have like Canadian Academy Awards and Canadian Emmys. I don't know exactly what they're called, but they have their own. Yeah.
Because I want to see that show like sweeping there. You know what I mean? That's fun to see.
I mean, there's a current season of Canada's Drag Race airing right now. How pissed are they that they couldn't incorporate heated rivalry? Those guys will probably be the judges in the premiere next season. They have to.
No, for 100%. And be like, whenever they like make like a pop star, like dress up as like an audio person to like do a mic. Remember they made like Miley Cyrus, like mic someone. And they're like Miley Cyrus. Like, and then that's what they're going to do.
They should have Ilya and Shane be like part of the pit crew that day, like the hot guys that walk out in their boxers. That would be great.
Yeah.
I'm moving along some more holiday shit. I put this at the top because I didn't see anything this week that thrilled and disturbed me more than Celine Dion dressed as the Grinch and releasing these interview clips of her as the Grinch on Instagram. This is why Celine Dion is beloved. The number two reason is that she's got an earth-shattering voice. The number one reason is that she's fucking bonkers. Like she's truly
in the best.
She's a good time gal in the best way. Head over to Celine's Instagram and see her giving what appears to be a serious television interview dressed as the Grinch. So when you think to yourself, what do multimillionaires do at home when you really don't have to do any work? It's this shit.
And she follows that up with a thing where she's like, it's like, she loves to do these like shots where she's like sitting in a chair and it's like really professionally lit. And she just says like, hello, it is Celine. Like, I want to wish everyone a happy holiday. Like, and she just like says Merry Christmas to everyone. And then that's like the end of the thing. And then she follows it up with her being the Grinch and like saying that like her schedule doesn't allow her to like steal Christmas this year. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm obsessed with it in every single way because nothing she does ever makes sense. And it's so great.
And it's not like a store-bought Grinch costume. It's like Heidi Klum dressed as the Grinch. It's like a full face and like
she like
shit
paid
prosthetics.
people.
Like she went all for it.
100%. She got like professional like SFX artists to come in and like do a face for her like they did to Jim Carrey.
Well, big announcement this week, which I thought was already a thing, but I guess it's not. But Forbes has officially declared one Beyonce Knowles a billionaire. The year that she had with the Cowboy Carter tour and her beauty products has catapulted her, joining such company, of course, as Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and a handful of Kardashians.
Her husband.
Her husband, yes, another singing, in quotes, billionaire. Yes, the list is not as big as you think, but I already thought she was on it, obviously, because she's so ubiquitous. But congratulations, Beyonce Knowles. You want to know who also fell out of the top 10 richest billionaires in the world is Bill Gates. Once the richest man in the world, he has fallen out of the top 10 because, and this is good news, he's given away so much money at this point to charity since he, stepped away from whatever the fuck it was he did before. Sure. He's given away $52 billion to charity. And as such, he is now no longer one of the 10 billionairiest billionaires in the world. But make no mistake, she's still wealthy. She's just not in the top 10. Billamina. So congratulations on doing the right thing with your money. Congratulations, Billamina, on doing the right thing.
Oh, God.
Bill Gates has all of a sudden turned into Maya Rudolph's character on Loot. It's not just about his wife anymore.
I mean, it is what you want to see. Unlike some other people, like namely Elon Musk, who even says like, I'll like fix world hunger if you tell me how to do it. And then goes, never mind, actually. Like you do want to see them giving away their money. So I'll give one gold star, but that's about it.
Yeah, Elon Musk is once he becomes the world's first trillionaire, if he's able to do it, then I think he'll start giving away money. But I think that he's a mentally ill person.
I think, yeah.
I think he wants to make $1 trillion first, and then maybe he'll save the world. But I don't know. Until then, also maybe call your daughter. She's a big hit.
Yeah, or any of
you should give her a call.
Any of your kids. Any of your kids.
Period. I think he probably doesn't call them because he doesn't even know how to pronounce their names. That is my guess, because their names are just so idiotic. Truly idiotic.
Remember what I used to say? Remember I used to call the one he has Grimes, Aeon Flux.
Because the child's actual name was like, it's like something utterly ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous.
Literally like from Star Wars, like the Star Wars bar, and it's like, woo, 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 blah, blah, blah,
it's
blah.
insane. It's insane. He's insane. Well, Tyler Perry, I'm glad. Famous crossdresser Tyler Perry has been accused of sexual assault. But here's the thing. Apparently, there are texts from this person. His accuser's name is Mario Rodriguez. Believe all victims, obviously, even when they are men, obviously. However, there are apparently text messages going around of the accuser texting Tyler Perry asking for money as recently as August. Fallen on hard times. Things aren't going well. Can I please have some money? Tyler Perry says no. And all of a sudden, he's got his hand in the other guy's ass. Now, the bad part is if he actually did this, now no one's going to believe this person because of these text messages. That's the way that cookie crumbles, unfortunately. I'm not a person that commits many crimes, but so I don't know if I'm not going to do something if I know I've committed a crime in a text message already. Like, I'm not going to try to extort somebody if there's a visual record of me having asked them for cash, like 2 months before I file a lawsuit. That's again, believe all victims. It's a weird look. I got to say, I'm sure Tyler Perry's attorneys are absolutely thrilled that Tyler Perry does not delete text messages.
Dominic, you know what's weird? Tyler Perry.
What's weird?
Tyler Perry all the time. That's what's weird. He's it's too much. I'm always de facto going to just side with whoever's like against him because I just find he's in that Kris Jenner. I'm surprised he wasn't at the space launch. He's like in that world. And he tries to be like, I'm this like philanthropist that's like single-handedly like doing all these amazing things. But there's a whole line of bodies in his wake. There's like something crazy.
He might have been. He might have been there. He might have been at the space launch. I didn't see any close-up shots. That could have been. It may not have been Gayle King. It might have been Tyler Perry. It's all I'm saying. It's all I'm saying. Just zoom in on the images and let's look.
I took a screenshot of like, I think it was like Gayle or Chris or someone posted like them at like Cowboy Carter. And it's a picture of all of them. And Tyler Perry's the one that's like the closest in the frame. And he has like the phone out and his like face is right in the, and when I tell you, I'm like, look at this homosexual that is taking this photo. Like it is the gayest photo of a person you've ever seen in your life. I'm going to send it to Mackenzie so she can put it on the reel if we ended up doing this. But like, the picture is insane. It's insane. And you're like, how is this man saying he has a wife or like, and is like not gay?
There's a lot of things going on with this story actually that are just weird to me. Like just, I truly, as a person who doesn't commit actual crimes, I wonder how anybody would even have the balls to like text someone asking them for money and not know that several months later when they file the lawsuit that it's going to be an issue, that's what the headline's going to be. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't commit those crimes. The only crimes I commit are crimes of the heart, which of course I had to say as Jessica Lange in her role as Meg in the film Crimes of the Heart. Crimes of the Heart. I just needed to say it one more time. I apologize.
I mean, how many more men are going to come forward is what I'm going to say. Because this isn't the first and it's not going to be the last. I'll tell you that much.
No. I don't really need him to come out. I mean, he is. No, sounds weird, but in many ways, he's actually the world's most famous drag queen. So I don't need a formal announcement from Tyler Louise Perry that he, likes the flesh of men. We get it. Like you're not
not the flesh of men.
We get it.
Hate to see it. Just hate to see it all around.
Yeah, happy Pride. Speaking of flesh, Miss Britney Jean Spears took to the socials to take a pound of flesh from her family and what many are describing as a pointed Christmas message. I will read it to you as follows.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, y'all. I added that part.
We know.
Merry light Christmas to my beautiful family who have never disrespected me, harmed me, ever done anything completely unacceptable or caused unbelievable trauma, the kind you can't fix. To my dear, sweet, innocent family. So sorry I was busy this Christmas, but I will definitely show up and surprise you soon. I can't wait. Hello, beautiful Ivy. I just want to hold you. My love. Godspeed. France. Yeah. Or something like that. But that's that was the message.
That was a very good at the end.
Been working on it. My whole life I've been working on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pissed. I guess they had a party and didn't invite her. And she's probably like, I'm the one that fucking paid for it. You hayseed pricks.
I'm the only reason anyone knows who any of you are, you pieces of fucking dog shit.
Death.
Death. That's a quote from Wendy Williams.
Yes, to quote the great Wendy Williams about this family. Death. To all of them.
Death. I fucking hate them. Oh God. I'm glad she did that. I'm glad that it wasn't a weird, like she could have been way more cryptic about it and weird, and she wasn't. She was just like, fuck my family.
Yeah, she could have just been in a diaper, kicking her dogs on that terrazzo floor, twirling around like a lunatic. But instead, she actually wrote somewhat cohesive English. It's a new year, after all. I guess we know what her resolution is. Punctuation and sentences.
Someone DM'd me, and it was just like another video of her like that she put up where she's just like dancing like crazy. And they said, this woman will literally put her ass on social media like this. And then Camila Cabello has the gall to be upset about us making jokes about Quizmas. And I was
let's just talk about it. I had it at the end, but let's just talk about it. So Camila Cabello was at the White House right before COVID or during COVID. And in her best Fergie, where you're just trying to like art shit up more than is necessary, she was singing, was it White Christmas? And instead of saying Christmas, she said Quizmas.
It's I'll be home for Christmas.
Quizmos. Yeah. And the way that she pronounced Quizmos was funny.
We did have a full discussion about it on our episode Fixing Her, yes.
I guess now she was asked by an interviewer, like, if she remembers that fondly, and her response was to say she now finds all of December triggering because of how she got roasted by saying Quizmois instead of Christmas.
I've been going after her hard on my Instagram story and tagging, obviously
right,
tagging Ace Fanning in every single one of them to bully him. And like the number of people that would be like, I will buy a Quizma shirt. Like she could be printing money off of this, but instead she's like being upset about it when it's like the most interesting thing she's ever done.
Utterly unbelievable. Like just lean. It's not even a big deal. Like everyone has embarrassing moments when they perform, even the greats, for God's sakes. Just lean into it. You know what she should be doing? Here's a quick fix for Camila. For her Quizmos, why isn't she going to Quiznos and having some sort of special Quizmos sub?
Dominic, I need you to know that Isaac Butler, former guest of this show, has DM'd Quiznos saying, hi, hello, is this thing on? Is anyone working here? Why aren't you doing a collaboration with Camila Cabello to do Quizmas? And they responded and said, that's an incredible idea. And he was like, you think? Like, we're begging them to do a collaboration together.
But it's her. They probably are gung-ho to do it. She probably doesn't want to. Triggered.
No, because she's an idiot. I'm so mad at her. She could be on the list of Beyonce with the amount of money she would make off of Quizmos merch.
Much less talented people have become billionaires for doing much less.
Much less. No, but like, I don't want to hear all of December is triggering because you were a meme that was kind of funny.
Right. It wasn't even like top 10 really of that year. No. I mean, you will remember you for it, but not, this isn't like the equivalent of Fergie's national anthem or Jewel's teeth. Like this is like do what you can with this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Jewel leans into it. Every time Nikki Glaser makes a joke about Jewel's teeth, she like retweets it or makes a t-shirt. What's wrong with you, Camila?
She did do like some reel where she was like, okay, ready, sing it. And it was like her teaching herself how to sing it correctly, but it wasn't funny. It wasn't good enough. And it wasn't like tongue in cheek enough. And I'm like, no. This needs to be like, this isn't it. She needs to go full poot and be like Demi Lovato, who like leaned into every single thing and like it worked perfectly for her.
It took her a minute though. It did take Demetria a minute before she's like, I think that people can't do that if they have any unhappiness in their lives. I think that Demi Lovato has a year off. She's under the lamp, eating like a steak. She gets married. She's got a great low-key year, releases like one song, I think, in the beginning of the year, which we liked. And then all of a sudden, Halloween comes around and she's making fun of herself, like, atta girl. You know who wakes up with that energy every day? Goop herself, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah,
you could literally go to her face and be like, you're a real noodle. And she'll be like, I know, right? How does my vagina smell? Light this candle and give me $10.
Yeah. And we do.
We do. I'm joking that candle's $10, by the way.
No, it's like $75.
I know. It truly is. It costs like $1 every time you inhale it. Speaking of triggering and unbearable, Mel Gibson. So Mel Gibson and his wife, who I guess have been married for 9 years. Did we even know that when he divorced the last very young white woman who he tortured, he immediately got married to someone who, to me, is this woman's lookalike. I had no idea that Mel Gibson was married. This woman, Rosalind Ross, they have a child together. He's got a very young kid, and they are separating after 9 years of marriage. How did we not know that he was married? What happened?
Are we keeping up with Mel? Are we keeping up with Mel or not?
No, I mean, I think we keep up with all like the super offensive ones. Sure. And I always thought I guess he got legitimized when Hacksaw Ridge came out. He got nominated again. Maybe we just forgot. I don't know.
Whatever.
All I know is, according to reports, this woman who he's married to, Rosalind Ross, I guess woke up a couple of weeks ago and realized that she was married to Mel Gibson. I was just like, how the fuck did this happen? How? Get me a team of lawyers. And she woke Mel up. He sleeps, by the way, handcuffed to a crucifix in their basement. She woke Mel up and said, I'm leaving you. That guy? I'm leaving you. The butler has the key for your handcuffs. I'm done doing this. Goodbye.
Yeah, no, he was down there with what's the guy that played Jesus in that Passion of the Christ? Him and what's
Jim
his name?
Caviezel, yeah,
that lunatic. They're probably right next to handcuffed together with the crucifix.
Well, he's shooting a sequel to
The Passion of the Christ.
Yes, he's shooting a sequel to it.
Of what? Doing what?
It's like the resurrection of the Christ. Like, they're actively shooting it now.
No.
And he's been wanting to, and they've been wanting to shoot it for like decades. And the entire time, Jim Caviezel was supposed to reprise his role as Jesus, who was 33 when he died, or that's what the book says,
Sure.
But
sure.
we would think that he would be 33. He is not. He's older than me, I think, at this point. Choosing, like, at the last minute, they dropped Jim Caviezel and put some stud in there. Jesus.
Yeah, they're like, those 3 days in that crypt were really rough on you, weren't they? And he shows up and is like the literal crypt keeper.
Yep.
Oh.
Turns out, though, in this version, when Jesus emerges from the crypt, still somehow Caucasian, even though he lives in that part of the world. Still a very, very white person.
God.
The only white person in all the Middle East at that time.
Speaking of white Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Talk about triggering Christmas. Good Lord.
No, truly. I'm dying, no pun intended, about the sequel to Passion of the Christ. Like, what else is there to say?
Just the resurrection. That's it. He is not done telling the story. He's not done telling the untold, and by untold, I mean exhaustively told stories.
The most told story ever to exist ever once.
Right. The most prolific, repeated, and exaggerated story ever told. Let me ask you this question, because I know you did not click on that link yet, and I was really curious about this. Prince William's annual salary has been revealed in the royal report.
How?
So he became the Duke of Cornwall when King Charles ascended a couple of years ago. And so one of his new titles when his dad became the king is that he is now I'm going to mispronounce this, and it's not on purpose, but it's spelled D-U-C-H-Y. You'd think I'd know it. It's either Duchy or the Duchy or the Duchy of Cornwall. The Duke of Cornwall.
But isn't he now the Prince of Wales because Charles
he's all of those things at the same time.
Oh,
he's all of those things.
Oh, hence all the different paychecks he's about to get in this article that you're telling me about? Yeah.
So this Cornwall, this estate of Cornwall was set up by a monarch literally hundreds of years ago as a function to pay the person running the country. That's it. Like it's basically a giant expense report. I learned a lot from people.com today. Which thing are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at a joke that I'm surprised you passed up, which was the douche of cornhole.
Oh, I said douchey. I mean, that's what else of cornhole? Speaking of that, I have to set a reminder. Siri.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Douche of cornhole.
I mean, I love that. Good. I'm sorry.
That's Prince Andrew's title, right? Like that's what they have to relegate him to, the douche of cornhole. Anyway, what do you think he makes? Like, what was he paid out? What do you think his salary was?
Okay, as the douche of cornhole, he was paid out. Don't say it's more than $250,000.
$250,000? It's much more than that. Yes.
Oh no. $2.5 million.
30 million. 30 million was the payout. Yeah. Yep.
Oh my God.
That's his second year's income from the douchey of cornhole estate. Yeah. I mean, actually, I think, to me, that's not I feel like that's what it costs to maintain all of their lives, like round the clock protection, all these estates. I don't know.
But is that going to their pay? Like, is that their salary or is that like the firm operating? Like, I feel like their money they actually make is not that much, because it's like all of that money goes to like having the castles like running. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, they're not paying for the castle to run. The castle is being run on the taxpayers. So it's like to make 30 million off of, to do nothing, to do walkabouts is like crazy. Crazy.
My real question is, like, when there's a holiday on a Thursday like there was this year, does his direct deposit go in early, that money? Or do you think he's got to like check with the ATM and the apps like all day, or it comes on Friday on Boxing Day?
Do they even have bank accounts?
I don't, they're on the money. So I don't know. Like, how does that work?
What I mean?
Like, if I showed up at a bodega and I'm Prince William, I'm just saying, like, do I need to pay for this? My grandmother's literally on the money. Like, do I need to pay for anything?
But you're never even showing up to a bodega. When are you going to? You're never doing that. You're at the. You're in the castle.
Bad day. I don't know. He's got to have bad days. He's got to need. Are you telling me he doesn't do what I do when I'm having a shit day and doesn't get a bacon, egg, and cheese? Are you telling me that Prince William it's not part of his day?
Dominic, I'm sorry to say that I think that I am telling you that.
I literally like
that was silence.
No, I clearly like was thinking, when did I do it? My show, my performance in London got canceled last weekend. I walked right to the bodega and got a bacon, egg, and cheese the moment it happened, before the 1 inch of snow fell. That prevented me from going to another country because we couldn't handle the 1 inch. That same 1 inch that washed away the following day, by the way, in the rain, where I could have taken off on a rebooked flight, but Delta didn't do that. They just canceled it altogether.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Delta and I are going to have a talk in the
You're
new
not
year.
upset. You're not upset at all.
Q1, Delta, Q1. No, I thought I handled it well, but now that I'm talking about it again, I'm a little annoyed.
Yeah, no, rightfully so.
Yeah. And my apologies, by the way, to everyone. We sold so many tickets in London, and Queer Comedy Club was working with me. I was going to maybe do a show, a couple days out or the first week in January, but I had other commitments and I couldn't do it. And I will certainly be back in December, maybe before that. Maybe if Fixing Famous People does a Q1 trip to London to see Cynthia Erivo in Dracula, I will also use that as a reason to perform in London again.
Period.
And we'll see how it goes. While we're talking about the Royals, while we're talking about all things London, the Smuckers family of Encino, California, formerly of London, Meghan Markle and Harry Louise Windsor. Actually, it's not. It's Sussex. It's Harry Louise Sussex. My apologies, Your Former Highness. They lost their 11th publicist a few days ago. The 11th publicist resigned. Naturally, the New York Post says that the brand is in peril. The brand is not in peril. As long as Meghan Markle breathes Earth's air, that is the brand. Anytime she's able to inhale and exhale, the brand is secure. Because with each inhale, she is being even less relatable than the time she inhaled before then. So as long as that happens, we're great. We're great.
I mean, they'll just hire someone else. There's a million publicists in the world. They'll just hire someone else.
Yeah. Who wouldn't? I mean, I'm not joking when I say if anyone knows anyone at the House of Smuckers, when I tell you that Christopher and I would be hands-on, we will do it for a much lower rate than we would produce a television show. We'll get some points on the back end for how much we're going to make, how much money we're going to make this family. Do they need the money? No. Are we trying to prove a point? Yes, we are.
Yes.
Tell them to contract us and we will fix absolutely everything. You need some trashy gays in that With Love Megan kitchen, not your manicured ones that you're flying from New York. You're like gay food chefs and all this. You need 2 pieces of absolute garbage in there. You need you need like salt of the shit gays. That's who we are.
Are those your titties, Megan?
Megan, before we begin, that's not a popped collar, right? Okay, let's put on a tank top and get back in the kitchen, baby. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, that's
the best pitch we've ever done, actually.
No, she's fine. They've run through 9 billion people. Like this is nothing new. I think that they're like, what are you going to bring to the table? And then they're like, I have all these ideas. And then she's like, no. And then the person's like, why am I here? That's what I think it actually is. It's not that they're like run out of town and she's like throwing stuff at them as they run out the door and closing it behind them. Do you know what I mean? I think that she's just like, no, I think I'll just like do one interview and that's it. And then I'm good. Know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just days away from releasing some new comedy material about Ms. Markle that was performed in my holiday show. Now I love her. As I said on stage, I love her. These choices are bonkers. All of them to me. That's why we love her. Actual trouble. That is why we love her. Maybe she is relatable in that one way. Cardi B's boyfriend and the father of her most recent child is in trouble. So I didn't really know anything about this dude. His name is Stefon Diggs. He's an NFL player. I guess he plays for the Patriots.
I know the name.
Right. And that's it. I didn't even think he still currently played. So I woke up this morning and I'm getting alerts like Cardi B is on X or Insta with her bonnet on in bed. And she's just like, hey, I'm getting a lot of comments about my boyfriend, my baby's daddy. And I didn't know in what context. She's like, I've heard everybody, but why are you all so mean? And this, by the way, no joke, is why Cardi B is an actual star, because there's something actual genuine about her genuineness, which most celebrities don't have. And she gets up there and she meant it. I mean, I know she's a celebrity and they're mostly fake, but watching her this morning say like, you guys are being too mean. I don't want to stop communicating with you. You've weighed in. I've already had a baby with this man. He is my boyfriend. Everyone just calm down. Let's have a happy new year. Let's be prosperous. Let's be healthy. Just ticking off every box seemingly effortlessly as well. Yeah. Like she's great at that.
What did he do?
And then Rebecca Bregman sends us this alert. Like 2 minutes later, Stefon Diggs is accused of slapping and choking a woman at his home in Massachusetts in early December. Okay.
Great.
Well.
Okay, great. Great.
Yeah. So it's just well, no, you know, one thing that she does have in common with Nikki, she sure can pick them. So you know, respect to Cardi. If she feel like the Patriots have released a statement, Stefon Diggs has said, I famously do not talk about my personal life. I'm telling you that this is 100% false. I will never discuss it. Now, and the Patriots have apparently not taken action yet. I think they're waiting for more information. I love when an athlete or any celebrity for that matter, when they've got a home team and the home team sort of waits to find out which way social media is going to go before they cut.
Before they
right.
Yeah.
So what'll it be? By Monday, we'll say it's either going to be, we're going to let this play out in the courts like we do with all crimes and he's going to stay with the team, or the allegations will be so severe the Patriots will be like, we got to cut you loose until this is done. So it always mostly depends on how much money he's making for the Patriots. So I guess we'll get the answer to that question either next week or it'll be buried in all the Happy New Year bullshit and we'll never know anything about it.
Can people just stop abusing women, please?
I don't know.
How about that?
They apparently
that would make all this
can't.
Easier. No, they can't. They really can't. And it's terrible.
But while we're in this wheelhouse with all these people, it is worth mentioning that I don't know if we made it this far last week, but we know that Nicki Minaj left Instagram because she lost quite a few followers. We might have mentioned that. But when I tell you that as Nikki is going through, I'm really upset for Cardi, by the way, that all this shit is happening with Stefan right now, because in the Nikki Cardi feud, Cardi was on a cloud for the past week.
In a way
there's absolutely no way she would lose. And so for them, this to happen now is a bit of a bummer, because in the middle of all the Nikki appearing with Erica Kirk news, Cardi is advertised as the celebrity on the upcoming season premiere of RuPaul's Drag Race. Could not have come at a better time. Like, they released it 48 hours after Cardi, refers to JD Vance as an assassin. You fucking moron. And it just like the juxtaposition of who Nikki and Cardi are to their respective communities couldn't be more different at this point. And then this all happens. Also this week, the Erica Kirk memes. Like, I know a couple of people are upset because grieving and widowship is a very sensitive topic, but there have been a series of memes, even which yours truly posted, which is like comparing the way Erica Kirk is grieving to Madonna's performance at the Super Bowl, or even worse, to our favorite Australian breakdancer Ray-Gun's performance at last year's Olympics. It's it's crazy. I hope that she's got a sense of humor about it. I don't know that she's got a choice, really.
No matter what you think, no matter what you believe in, walking out to fireworks happening in your entrance is a choice. Period. Done. Goodbye.
This is not a normal Shiva that Ms. Kirk is sitting right now. This is not, but sure. There's no way you were even, I don't even know why I'm saying this. Do you even know the show Little House on the Prairie?
Yes.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
You're saying yes, but like it was off like decades.
No, I know, but
it's
still like a very one of the most famous TV shows ever, is it not?
I think so. I don't know. You're a young person who's now told me that it is.
No, I am aware, Dominic, of this show.
I'm confident in reporting the story. But that the two older sisters apparently had a decades-long feud and just reunited this week. I guess they were both at an off-Broadway show, and there's a photo of them online. The two of them look wonderful, and they're in a photo with the great Betty Buckley and an actor by the name of Vianne Cox. And as the photo comes out, Melissa Gilbert, who I love, but always talks too much. She's always giving us way too much information when the opportunity strikes. That's sort of my favorite kind of celebrity, though, to be honest.
No, you love it. You love it. You're like, talks too much, but I'm eating
talks
up
too
every
much, but I'll
word.
remember every detail.
Yeah.
It's just like there was a lot of hand holding. There was a lot of laughing. There was a lot of healing. It's like, just say you met for coffee. I'm fine with that. But I didn't know they hadn't spoken for weeks. And all I wonder is, what could it possibly have been about? Where's the book? Who's the listener with the tea on this? Because I
don't know.
They were like 13 when they left that show, maybe a little older, but you're not going to talk until now. They're in their 60s.
Holding a grudge that long, like 30 years over what?
Childhood to 60? I think it's longer than it's like 40 years. It's crazy.
And capitalize on it. Tell us the story. Write a dueling memoir with each other, and then that's fun.
Do a regional production, a gay regional production of On Golden Pond.
The next time On Golden Pond comes to Broadway, we have to go see it.
I hope they bring it back. I really do. It's so, I don't know if that isn't like the most like hallmark moment of my whole childhood, where it's like, of course I was into Star Wars and Raiders of the Lost Ark like everyone else, but I like demanded that my parents rent the VHS of On Golden Pond from the library the moment that it came out. I was like, I need to see these performances again. They moved me. I was 10. It's about old people and mortality and familiar relationship. It was like, it couldn't have been deeper. And I'm like, this is what I want to watch. Faggot.
No, literally, your parents were like, our homosexual child. Yeah.
So what is this surprise video that Harry Styles released?
I don't know.
Did you see it?
No.
I don't know.
Thank God.
Let's look at it now. Sometimes I
now.
put them in the email, but I'm not actually looking at them. Harry Styles ends 2-year music hiatus with surprise video. He released footage of a piano composition he performed during the final night of his Love on Tour in July 2023, marking a break from his musical hiatus of more than 2 years. I am reading directly from eonline.com. Okay, so it's not new music. He was just like, hi, I'm still here. He's doing what Timothy Chalamet does 2 weeks before he's got a movie coming out every December. He's like, hi, everyone. I didn't post for months and months, but here I am because I got something to sell. He'll probably drop a surprise album in like a minute.
And and also is it really that slow of a news day that this is the news?
I mean, I guess you know what I really want to know when we're talking about like, is this news? How do people know when someone unfollows someone? I realize I sound like
I think there's like
parent
trackers.
of a boomer at this point, but is it like, do people get an alert? Like when the Beckhams unfollow each other, is that going to like a home office? Should my phone be going off?
I think there's like like an app you can like have or something where it's like, it shows when like people I think it's like hard. It's not just like me and you are going to download it, but I think people that like do cyber things, like they like can track that.
We need that app.
Yeah, I would like to.
We need that app because right now that app for me is the New York Post, which is the only bot or person that is more obsessed with the Beckham blockades on social than I am. Like the Post loves it even more.
Yeah.
There's an update, I might add, since we're here.
Brooklyn
Beckham's wife, the villainous, at least that's how she's being painted, Nicola Peltz, she shared what is being called a pointed Christmas post. And Lady Beckham, I guess, has fired back. So Nicola posts a picture of her and her husband with her parents, who are also billionaires, at the Christmas tree. And everyone's in matching PJs and they look like a happy family. And she says, we wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year filled with so much love, peace, and happiness. So naturally, rather than anyone think she's just saying Merry Christmas to her fans, people are thinking she's cutting Victoria Beckham's throat.
Yeah, that's the other thing is like, stop. You know what I mean? It's too much. Like what do you have to say about it's like, I don't owe you fucking jack shit. If I was Nicola Peltz, I mean, we love it, but I'm saying like, if I was Nicola Peltz, I'd be like, I can't wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Yeah.
I also, if I'm Nicola Peltz, I'm not on social media. I'm like, why every time I post? Because then she posts this, dozens of people right underneath it. Why don't you reach out to the Beckham family? Why don't you show love to this family? So then Sir and Lady Beckham, I'm not sure which is which at this point.
Slam.
She releases on her Insta, her and David singing along to the Barbra Streisand Barry Gibb song, Guilty. And the lyrics are, well, we got nothing to be guilty of. Our love can climb every mountain near or far. Oh, we are. That's the Cher bootleg. You knew it was coming. Seemingly in response to her daughter-in-law. I don't know. That's another thing that is weird about rich people. They only communicate on social media once they get rich. Can you just text?
Can't you be better? Be better than this. Don't give in to this.
Can you just text each other the way that the people that Tyler Perry allegedly sexually assaults do? Can you do that? What's wrong with you?
That's terrible. No, but like, I don't like it. I don't like when they're like, we need privacy. And then they're doing these like subtweety, like Instagram stories. Like, you can't do both. Either we're commenting on all your pictures and you're doing the guilty song or you're not doing anything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All in or all out. Like none of this. Don't leave us guessing. God damn it. If I was only in London, I could have just gone to the Beckhams and found all this out.
And found out. You could have just rang the doorbell.
Chris, if you don't know about this yet, I am pleased actually to be the person to tell you that in 2026, there will be a JoJo Siwa cruise. She will be taking over Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas. We are not
I'm nervous
being paid by this organization, but you can literally go to jojosiwacruise.com. Now, a year ago, this would have been like an all-gay cruise. I don't know what the fuck it is now because I'm not sure what her fan base is supposed to be. And please don't DM me with her fan base is people who love humans because that's not an actual reality. I want to know who her demo is now because she was like this like very loud Cartman-y child star. She was just like, yeah, I know Abby Miller. She was that.
She really was Cartman.
Oh, yeah. And then she just was gay and not just gay, but like the gay. Like she was like the most lesbian around, said she was going to invent gay pop and now is pretty much just engaged to a man, a non-gay man, which is fine. She could be bi, but we're doing a bit of an eye roll on this side of the pink line because when she was
she didn't
gay,
invent BIPOP. She didn't invent BIPOP. How about that? How about that?
She was like offensive, like we were homophobic when she came out of the closet.
Yeah.
She was that kind of gay. So I'm curious to see who goes on this cruise. If you're going on it, or if you want to pay for Chris and I to go on it, please reach out.
Should we go on it?
If someone else pays for it, I'm not going to spend our money on it. I would rather not. But if someone else pays for it, sure.
Is she
Royal Caribbean, JoJo Siwa, if any of you are listening.
Were you going to have to work on the boat? Remember her concert when it was if you want to pay extra money to be a roadie on my concert, you can do that. Remember that? When she was giving a God tier, Patreon level where you could again, she said plug in a microphone. That was her words. Sure. I'm am I going to have to be running the boat? Am I the server at the restaurant?
What would we do? I'll run a shuffleboard class there. I'll run the shit out of it.
Yeah, you really would be a great shuffleboard instructor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I'll do a bingo. I'll be the person rolling the bingo, doing the bingo thing. You know what I mean?
Just
the little...
Give me a bullhorn and I will walk around that deck the way I did at my parents' retirement party. I will ruin it for everybody. I've been being JoJo Siwa's cruise director is the job I was probably born for.
I know. Will she do that her dance, the dance that you
I'm not going to do it. I worked out today and
slip a disc every time you do it.
Yeah. It's truly it's a convulsion. It's like having Tourette's, that move. It's pretty crazy.
What will go on? Well, this is the other thing is all these people do these cruises and then guess what? They go to one dinner and wave hi to people and then that's the end of it.
I don't know.
Because Paramore had a cruise once,
And where are all these people? Are they
Taylor
sailing
Swift
through the Bermuda Triangle?
Taylor Swift had a cruise at one point. Goop had a cruise, and they barely are there,
Well,
what do we know? What cruise line it is? Did you say that already?
Royal Caribbean. She's taking over the utopia of the seas.
Royal Caribbean's better than Carnival. I'll say that much. Do you know what I mean? At least it's Royal Caribbean. Although I don't want to do another Royal Caribbean cruise ever, just because I want it to be adults only.
I've done 2 cruises in my life. One was on a honeymoon many years ago, and it was fine, but I did get a little seasick, which was sort of shocking because I'm not a queasy person.
Mm-hmm.
So I just stayed drunk the entire time to
avoid
that since I felt drunk when I was sober. And then my friends very much wanted to go on a weekend cruise for the bachelor party for my last wedding. We went on a Disney cruise for my bachelor party, me and my 2 best friends.
Of course you did.
It was supposed to be kitschy and fun and all this stuff. And one of my friends and I were poisoned by a server named Nuna. She poisoned us.
What?
Yep. I think she thought we were too snarky and I think she poisoned us. I think she pooped in 2 of our glasses. And my friend Adam and I did it's what they call a fire drill where you're coming out of both ends when you've had something bad to eat. Painting a bathroom on this cruise ship. It was disgusting. I apologize if any of you were eating. Painting. Twirling around like sprinklers, the 2 of us, bang on the door. I'm I have to get in there.
No.
And it was 3 of us. And my other best friend, Mark, what a miserable time for him. He just sat there. And Adam got over it overnight. It lasted fully into the next day. And we went to that private island that Disney owns down there.
Sure.
And I had to lay in the cabana all day. I couldn't move because this woman,
my God,
this homophobic server poisoned 2 of us.
Not Nuna, not name checking her on.
It was either Nuna or Noonie. Because we remember there used to be an SNL sketch with one of their, I think it was Nuna. Mark will call me when he listens to this. We still have a lot to talk about and we have to do our predictions and it's New Year's Eve. So why don't we take a break and do a little more prefix after this break before we do our predictions, just for a little New Year's treat.
I love it. Let's do it.
There will still be an a la carte, but this is sort of like a mini a la carte in the middle of an episode. How cute. Is Las Culturistas doing that? All right. We'll see you after this vital message.
We're back.
J-Lo is being roasted online this week.
How's that different from any other week?
Because she had a Photoshop fail on, and she was wearing a red sparkly dress with considerable amount of décolletage. And I guess the photo was Photoshopped badly. If you look at her hand, we'll put this up in our stories.
Oh, brother.
If you look at her hand holding the orange iPhone, you'll see that the device is weirdly bent. So someone altered something on the image, but because the phone itself looks a little bit weird.
What, did they like make her finger skinnier? Like, what were they doing?
I don't know. I'm looking at it now, but when you look at it, it was very clearly manipulated, which is fine. I mean, everything I post is manipulated as well. But again, it's just funny when someone who looks like that has to do that. I'm like, what apps are you also using? Moldive and Facetune the way that I am. Jennifer.
I see.
See how the phone looks like it's cut in half by her finger? So I don't know what they'd be making bigger there. I don't really.
Her breast?
Her
bust?
I
don't know. I mean, she looks so good. I'm so sorry. She looks so
good.
It
looks like they were trying to make her bust a little bigger, which I just think is.
But I think this could be
unnecessary.
But this is probably like one of those like Facetune apps. It's not like a real Photoshopper. You know what I mean? They would never do that.
Yeah, I think they're using Photoshop as just like the word aspirin. I think she probably did it herself.
Because they do that thing where it just like makes you skinnier, but like the whole background is then warped. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like that's what she did here to like make something. I mean, she's so beautiful. It doesn't. No matter how much we trash her, she's so beautiful.
Yeah, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Do you remember when
she's 56 years old?
She's gorgeous.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, God damn it. You know what it makes me think of? The Photoshop of the photos is like, remember when we knowingly were like, Princess Kate is like on death's door and instead there was like, here's this photo and it was just like completely botched and everyone was like, what the fuck is this? And then she'd be like, oopsies, blah, blah. And then meanwhile, the whole time she's like in Houston getting cancer treatments. Like, that's like,
because she had Princess Charlotte do the Photoshop on it before it got posted.
But it's just a thing of like every time they're on the internet, people are like, something's really up here. It's right. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. This is sad news. Eric Dane is now under like 24-hour care amid his ALS diagnosis. And I mean, he's in like close contact with the actress Rebecca Gayheart, who is his ex. I guess they're not back together, but she does cover a lot of shifts, sort of keeping an eye on him. I don't know how big his role is in the third season of Euphoria or if they are done shooting it yet. I mean, that's the only upcoming project that I'm wondering if is affected by this. He's taken roles. He's still working. He's playing someone with ALS on an upcoming television show, but it does sound like, caring for him is now a full-time job, which
it's sad. That's so sad.
Just do not wish there's no way to prepare for that. He's my age. He's 54. This disease is moving through him quite quickly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And back whenever we were doing the ALS challenge and everyone was really like learning about the disease that didn't know about it. It really was a thing where it's like, it comes on randomly and then it's like
randomly
and like
you
quick,
can live
quickly. It could be really bad. And it's really sad.
Yeah. So prayers up for both of them. Moving on. Sorry to be dark for a second. Let's talk about Bowen Yang for a moment. Bowen Yang and Cher and Ariana Grande, who, as far as I'm concerned, will be inextricably linked for all of eternity.
Yeah, the Holy Trinity.
First of all, the Christmas episode of SNL was the highest rated SNL episode in years. I'm also finding out that whenever Ariana's on the show, it is typically one of the highest episodes of the year. Makes complete sense.
100%.
I love that she's reliable in the performance way, in the way that Melissa McCarthy is for me. Like, I know when Ari is on that show. I think we said this last week. I know it's going to be funny because she's funny as fuck. Like, she's super talented. Again, that Home Alone sketch from the Christmas episode, I've watched it so many times on socials. It's an instant classic.
Yeah.
But we are hearing now that Lauren very much wanted Bowen to stay on SNL. They were all respectful of his decision, but he wasn't going to come back for this season at all. And so signed a deal lasting until December. But I guess everyone thought there's no way he's going to leave in the middle of the season, but he stuck to his guns. And everyone wanted him to stay.
Page Six reported back in September that Yang, this is from Page Six, not ChatGPT, that Page Six reported back in September that Yang had planned to leave at the beginning of the current season, but Michaels 81 threw a ton of money at the comedian to get him to stay. Money does fix problems.
It does. But I think he was done. I think he was like emotional.
No, he was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah. SNL, I mean, everyone that's on SNL says that it's like the hardest thing they've ever done or ever will do. And so it's like, after like, 8 years of it, it's like, okay, I did it. Like, you know what I mean? I would also be like, what else do I need to do? Like I did it. I had a great time and we're good.
I also think, and I read an article or two that sort of alluded to this. He hasn't said anything directly, but not having Heidi Gardner and Ego there, I think was part of like, what am I doing here?
And I'd be like, okay, I did my time. It's time for these new people to come in and do their thing. You know what I mean? I do get that.
Sure.
You know? And he's probably like, has all these movie offers that are like, want to do this thing or do this show.
His plea
is like, yeah. And then he's like, I can't, because for like 25 weeks out of the year, I'm doing SNL and I'm like, I can't breathe.
Like,
you know what I mean?
He and Matt Rogers are doing a movie or a series. Like he's got a bunch of shit. Like he doesn't need
Not to slam SNL, but he doesn't need them anymore. He really doesn't.
I know.
You know.
All right, moving on. A lot of people were on Twitter last week because
we just did. Remember when Wendy Williams was like, "Oh, she died." Oh, and then she goes, "Anyway," that's like literally what we just did.
Well, because his departure was like, I can't think of a more heralded departure from SNL.
You're right.
History. I mean, when Kate was on, when she left, there were like tears, and she did a final sketch and all that shit. But this was like.
Yeah, no, I know.
And Cher and Ariana.
No, I know.
And it actually wasn't weeks. We knew weeks ago and we were sworn to secrecy. And then the week before it happened, then it just became all anybody was talking about. Yeah. But we had known about it for a minute.
No, I'm just laughing because we just did. I'm just laughing because we did the Wendy Williams.
Because we don't need to talk about it anymore. That's sort of like, now we're done talking about it.
Yeah.
So the new Avengers, which is coming out next year, Avengers Doomsday, their teaser, they had a teaser drop, and Steve Rogers, aka Chris Evans, aka Captain America, returns to the franchise, and that was the big. That's what clits were popping off about this week. All the geek clits were. You're not a big event. You're not like an Avengers person, right?
This is the thing. No, I watched all of them. I went in COVID. I went back and did every single movie and watched from like Iron Man 1 and I did the whole thing. And again, as I say, I loved WandaVision. I think that's like a brilliant show. I watch most of the stuff or the ones I want to tune in for. But like now, like it's too up its own ass now. You know what I mean? Like the fact that they had to bring back Robert Downey Jr. to be Dr. Doom because they like fell on their faces with Jonathan Majors and all that. Like they were building towards something and then like a humongous wrench was thrown in it. And it makes me feel, Dominick, a word that you used last week that I also love but never say, it feels rudderless.
Ooh, I love rudderless.
It feels like I'm going to use it way more because of you. But like it feels up Schitt's Creek without a paddle, may I say? Like they're like, oh, we need to do something to like get back to the like heyday that we were in, and this isn't it. I'm sorry, because his whole story was so perfect at the end of Avengers Endgame. Spoiler, you know what I mean? That he goes back into he goes back in time and then is with like that British woman that he loved back in the day, and then he comes back
has a baby.
Like 90
in this,
billion
he's got
years
a baby.
Old. I don't want to see. I don't want to see that. You know.
I'll watch it.
No, sure. Am I freaking? I'm not freaking, you know?
No, a lot of people were like needlessly, I thought. I'm just like, this is, I don't know.
Also,
all these people that were dead are coming back. What is it? A daytime soap opera?
Yeah,
what
literally.
Bold and the fucking Beautiful?
No, like truly. An evil twin? Like an evil twin's the best thing ever. If we do a movie, it's us being evil twins. If we would ever do a movie together, it's me and you. One of us is an evil twin. You know, like right?
That would be fantastic. Or like the movie Twins. We should just redo it.
We should just do the movie Twins.
The Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito one.
But like they've spent all this time making all these other people too, right? Like you have all these other like Madam Web isn't going to be in
Jesus Christ. Remember Madam Web?
I watched it on a plane, and when I tell you, like, I spent the whole movie with my jaw on the floor. Like, I ate like 16 flies that were on that plane because I was never not in shock the whole movie because it was so bad.
Oh my word!
But do you know what I mean? Like, they spent all this time with like Ms. Marvel and the Captain Marvel and so and
all
then Agatha, and then this, and then Moon Knight. Remember that? Where's that? What's the point of that happening? Like, there's all these things that
wasn't that like
building.
The gay movie? Oh, that's Moonlight. Moonlight.
But they spent all this time like making these other like characters, and now it's just we're going back to Captain America.
Well, they want to make money. I mean, that thing used to make like $1 billion a minute.
Yeah,
Before these people are dead, they want to capitalize.
I know. It's just, it's such a whirlwind that I don't want to be a part of.
I might even go see that in the movie theater because, I don't go to the movie theater that often anymore. I don't know. It's just become unpleasant to me. I also don't like bed bugs. Yeah. But I started watching Avatar on my screening app this morning and I stopped because I felt like I shouldn't be watching it.
I know. I want to see it in the theater.
I should watch it in the theater. Yeah.
I know. I agree. And I don't even really care about the movie that much, but I'm like, I should go see it.
Even though it's the same quality as Mario Kart, I still feel like I need to watch it.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Anywho. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not up in arms about it.
So Rebecca Bregman texted us this morning, speaking of, not millennials, but this will send Gen Xers into a time warp. Ian Ziering from Beverly Hills 90210 and, of course, the Sharknado franchise.
Goodbye.
I don't know if we talked about this when it happened, but he is now officially accused of assault and battery by a biker, which apparently he had an unprovoked road rage incident.
They had the video. Do you remember the video? Yes.
And now it's coming back to me a little bit.
Where he was screaming something. It's all on video. We saw it. I'm telling you saw it. Because that's where I learned that you love Ian Ziering.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and physically. I will. This is terrible. Well, I met him once when I was an intern at the Joan Rivers show, which is when Beverly Hills 90210 was on television. He was a guest on it. And he was just so much taller and sort of swarthier in person. He wasn't annoying like his character Steve was on 90210. He was sexy as hell. And I just fell for him instantly. And when Rebecca today sent us a link that said Ian Ziering accused of assault, I very horribly responded to the group. I wish I was the one filing these charges.
Goodbye. He's the definition of I want him to beat me and then nurse me back to health. That's what you think that you always say. That's he's the definition. He's the patient zero of what you want of that.
I mean, these days there's nary a Caucasian that could give me the vapors. 80-year-old Ian Ziering, still one of those Caucasians, I have to say.
No, brother.
Don't
watch that video. But, you're gonna be aroused by it.
Now, the reason I feel okay doing this if this was a sexual assault, I don't think I would be as
of course, Dominic
comedic about it. And by the way, Ian Ziering, you still shouldn't be beating up people, even if you're not also fingering them or whatever your sexual assault would entail. You can't beat people up.
He's mentally unwell is what it is. But I remember the video now that it's happening. We were all talking about this video because it was wasn't it in Studio City in LA? And he was on a motorcycle.
Probably.
Or someone was on a bike and then he jumped out of his car.
Oh, this was right.
Yeah, it was bad.
This was 2 years ago. Now I first of all, I don't even remember what we recorded 2 weeks ago. I do remember a little bit us talking about this and saying similarly at the time. I wish that I was the man that Ian Ziering attacked.
You're disgusting.
I'm not well. It's disgusting. I'm disgusting. It's a resolution. I'm going to be less trashy next year, JK.
No, don't change. Never change.
The Ian Ziering and Tara Reid starring in a new Sharknado now after these recent controversies. Get on it, Hollywood. Get them together.
It would heal us.
Put them in a regional production of On Golden Pond.
Goodbye. I have to leave. I really have to leave. Wait, Dominic, speaking of, we have not fucking talked about this yet, and we've been recording for so long. This is our 150th episode of this podcast.
Yay! I forgot about that. We didn't really realize it until the moment we started recording.
Yeah.
This is a big moment.
If I do the math correctly, and I think I'm doing it right, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the episode that pushes us over the 1 million mark, like we said last week.
Oh, especially since it's a holiday episode for sure.
And so many of you reached out to us and were like, congratulations. Oh my God, this is so big. And we're so thankful for you guys reaching out and saying that. For real.
Especially at this time of year when we're ootin' a boot more and getting to see everybody. So many of you. And we'll have some fun announcements of fun things we're doing at the top of Q1. Chris and I have a big meeting next week. A big meeting, which is the two of us.
Huge
on our
meeting.
Calendar. It says meeting. So thank you again, everybody. We are only here because you are also here. Although I do think Chris and I would do this if 0 people listened, but it's very helpful that
it's more fun that I know that people will hear it. Yeah,
it's more fun to get messages from people or meet people in person and ask me things about people I'm dating or my family. And I'm like, oh, wow, people really are listening and doing something I don't do, which is remembering the things that they listen to. So thank you for remembering all of it.
Dominic, do you have any other prefixy things, or should we start talking about our predictions for 2026?
Prefixy, I can just tell you what's coming up on the a la carte. Basically, more crime.
Great.
There are new charges against Russell Brand. The older, hotter kid from Home Improvement continues to be a menace and it may now go to jail for quite some time. Savannah Chrisley is the latest frosted-tipped Republican woman who's going to be guesting on The View. And it goes without saying, Billy Ray Cyrus and Elizabeth Hurley's first Instagram photo as a couple made me have diarrhea. I just wasn't into it at all. So,
actually, I'm not going to look at it. I haven't seen it. I'm not going to look at it until we do it on the a la carte. I'm going to do it, and you're all going to hear it in live.
Yeah, I'm not into anything I'm not into any sort of visual of the two of them, and I don't. No. I truly don't think
You wouldn't watch their chic sex tape that I wanted them to do?
No, I don't think it would be chic anymore. I think there's going to be hair everywhere. Like people are going to be pulling long hairs out of their ass and their teeth.
Disgusting. Okay, we have to go. Okay, moving on.
Yep. Okay.
Dominic, looking ahead.
Yes.
What do you think?
Our predictions are 2026. Well, I did make a previous prediction, which I'm going to stick by, that I think at this time next year that the Smuckers family is going to be separated. I'm still more than ever, I think that. But one other prediction that
feels, wait, I not to stop you, but I feel that vibrationally, I'm feeling that. Especially after watching the Christmas special and her and this guy that used to own 11 Madison Park. Dominic, sparks were flying. It was wild.
It's funny because you'd think, who would you date after breaking up with a prince? The guy that owns 11 Madison Park is a great stepping stone. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like there are many people have like divorced. Well, they've made like good choices. We haven't even talked about what's her name, Gisele Bündchen, getting remarried to the jujitsu guy and looks, I mean, happier than a pig in shit. Literally,
yeah,
she's never looked more like at ease in all the years that we've been, stalking her via the paparazzi. And Heidi Klum did well too when she married that Tom Radlitz. They seem so happy together because moving on from Seal is a big deal. I mean, Seal is Seal. And moving on from Tom Brady, I can't even, but Gisele Bündchen didn't really consider that. Only idiots like me consider those things. She was just like, I'm marrying the jujitsu guy. I have Bündchen money. I don't need Brady.
Yeah.
Money.
It's just like, what do I, what's this? Yeah. Yeah. Something's going to happen. The other shoe will eventually drop. And I don't know what that is. I don't even know if it's divorce, but it's something. I don't know what. Okay. I have a prediction.
Yeah.
I think that we are going to get a lot of like fake photos of celebrities together on Instagram. It's already happening somewhat. Some people are sending me stuff and then being like, oh, wait, this isn't real. And like, the whole cast of Dawson's Creek is like reuniting at a dinner. You know what I mean? Something like that. And then we find out that I made that up, but that isn't what it was. But it was like, and then we found out that it wasn't, it didn't happen. And someone did it with AI. And so I think in this next year is going to be like us issuing many retractions because everyone believes that something happened. And then like the next 2 days later, someone's like, we didn't go to dinner. And then we find out that these photos aren't real. That's what I think a lot of 2026
I think we're
on Instagram is going to be.
It's so bad now. And all I keep thinking is like all the videos I get, I can always tell in like one little split second if it's AI or not. Sometimes I do have to check. But I think that soon these videos are going to come out and you're not going to be able to check. You're not going to, there's not going to be like a clue. They're going to be so real that you will be fooled.
Yeah.
And I probably have already with some of them.
They kind of already are. That's the bad part. They kind of already are.
But you posted something so interesting on your in your stories the other day that I can't remember who was the original poster, but saying that like their resolution for 2026 was to not accept any art that's AI generated or Chat GPT generated, like to try to undo that from your algorithm so you're not looking at it, so it doesn't come to you, so that every picture you see is organic and every poem you read is from a human being and not from
it's also and that's, I think the other thing, I think the disenchantment of Instagram is going to start this year because it's going to be so much of that stuff and it's going to be like, it's too much work to like have to like wade through all of it. You know?
I know. You mean like Instagram sort of going the way where Facebook is now?
Kind of. I think so. If someone has a new app that's like no AI, like that would be worth so much money because we'd all sign up for it.
Is there a switch where you can, or are we pitching this, or will this be a 2026 prediction where it's like you can switch something on your phone that says, I don't want any AI generated material?
I bet
there's got to be a way to filter.
They don't want that.
Well,
they don't want that. They don't want you to be able to filter that out because they want to push you to all have it be normalized. That's
right.
the whole point.
Because eventually those AI companies need to make money because right now they are operating exclusively in the red, beyond, and destroying the environment while they're at it as well.
Speaking of in the red, I have a prediction.
Wow. I don't even know what. Is this a Ronald McDonald? What will it be?
I wrote Sydney Sweeney isn't over, more to come. Something big's happening with her. She's going to finally do some interview and it's going to be either like gangbusters or people are going to try. Like, she's not just walking away from this unscathed in the way of like, and then I'll just be in a movie and everyone will forget. Like some other shoe, not to say the same thing again, but some other shoe is going to drop and there's going to be something with her.
Well, Euphoria is going to come out.
True.
And she's going to have to do, and like, that's what we know her from initially. She's going to have to reflect on what's happened with her career. There's going to be a press junket. Like, that's the thing that we're going to see. That'll be the next with her.
Yeah.
Because she was in this movie and people, I don't have the name on the tip of my tongue, but people were expecting she'd be nominated for an Oscar and the movie got
for the
panned.
Boxer.
Yes.
And the Christie one, the one about the gay boxer. But again, yes. I didn't know anything about this movie being made or coming out until after it was already out and no one saw it.
Right.
So like, that's the problem right there.
No, you're 100% right. This stuff should be coming directly to us.
And again, on Instagram. Why are we not getting a Hollywood Reporter, a deadline alert to your email to then bring on the show to say she's going to be in this movie? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Another prediction I have is that the Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively conclusion, like when this finally the dust all settles, and I think it will settle next year, it's going to be like, we're going to look back on it and be like, were we all like under a spell of delusion? Like, or were we all just like, did we have rabies for 2 months? Because what the fuck was the point of any of this? Like, I think there's going to be like a look back and there's going to be a lot of articles written about like looking back on like how we were completely enthralled by it and then moved on from it so quickly.
I hope that that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
I was going to go out on a couple of limbs here and predict some Oscar winners. I'm going to predict that One Battle After Another is going to win Best Picture. I'm giving all these before I'm influenced by what wins any Globes or anything. I think One Battle After Another is going to win Best Picture. I think Timothée Chalamet, this will be the year that they give him Best Actor for Marty Supreme.
You're begging for that to happen.
Beating out Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another. I do not think that Ariana is going to win Best Supporting Actress, but I don't have a call on that yet. I think it's either going to be Tiana Taylor from One Battle or maybe Amy Madigan for Weapons. I think that they might wait to give Ari her Oscar. I think she's a worthy winner, by the way. I think if she won, everyone would be happy.
No, but she was much better in the first one than just in general.
Agreed.
She was like so good in the first one. And so I think that, I can totally see her not winning.
I think that we will be getting a One Battle After Another sweep, a Paul Thomas Anderson sweep to sort of honor him the way that they did with Honora last year with Sean Baker.
Yeah.
And he's going to win everything, director, screenplay, blah, blah, blah. And Leo could win his second Oscar too. He might.
In some of my group chats, they're saying they didn't like the movie. They didn't like it. And the people I trust. Yeah.
That's
like
good. It's a good, I haven't seen everything yet, so I don't want to say what my favorite film is of the year, but that's definitely like top 5. It's a great movie. And the performances are great. Leo is one of those actors too. He's like Nicole Kidman, where I'm like, I have to be reminded that he's talented because he's such a movie star.
Yeah, sure.
But he's acting his tits off in this, truly. Yeah. Like, just like Nicole does, you know?
Yeah.
I'd see it sooner rather than later because I'm one of 10 billion people that's making this prediction about this movie. So see it before it gets ruined for you. But Tiana Taylor's great in it. Chase Infinity is great. Like everyone in it is good. Sean Penn, I didn't even know Sean Penn was in it. And then when he pops up and he does what Sean Penn does, which is be creepy as fuck.
Yeah, have a leather face. Have like the leatheriest face alive.
He might win. I mean, he'll definitely get nominated. He and Benicio del Toro will get nominated. A lot of people are saying Benicio is going to win the supporting Oscar for this. And I'd give it to Sean over Benicio.
Okay.
I think that Sinners is going to it's going to win best screenplay, but get shut out of a lot of other stuff.
Of everything else. Yeah. And people are going to be really upset about that because people really loved it.
And I liked it a lot. I didn't love it the way that I wanted to. I thought it was just okay. You know, I just thought it was okay. Sure. It's a great movie and should be nominated, but I'm not like waving a flag for it to win. Who's hosting this year? Oh, that's right. Conan is hosting. Oh boy. We're going to have like a Rob Reiner moment at the Oscars because Conan is so like intricately tied to it. The whole press tour before the Oscars come out, he's going to have to answer questions about Rob Reiner all the time.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. That's not good.
Kylie Jenner's really going to be sitting in the front row of the Academy Awards again this year.
Do you think they're going to break up?
I don't. I think they're actually stronger.
I don't either at all. And it's upsetting.
I think that he's in it for the long haul with her.
Oh God. Is he going to go? I mean, he is. You already predicted that he has one foot on a carpet made of banana peels, if I quote you correctly.
Correct.
So do you think after he wins the Oscar, he's going to go completely off the deep end? Because I would agree with that as well.
Yeah, he needs to win it now because they're just about to suck the life out of him.
Yeah. Like his final essence. Yeah.
Yeah. The people that the Kardashians ruined, they need to make sure they're being ruined at their absolute peak. So Timothée Chalamet winning an Oscar, yeah, that's what they need. That's when Kris Jenner kicks in and calls Kylie and says, now destroy him.
Kill him.
Kill him. They'll get Jada Pinkett on the phone.
Can she please come back in 2026? I'm missing her.
Need her back.
I said it I'm missing her. I don't remember how much we were like on fire screaming about her like for the first year of this podcast, the whole first year.
Next prediction, Wendy Williams exonerated and unconservatized. I think that's going to happen this year fully.
Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above. That oh my God. Please. I think it's happening. I think it's going to happen.
We're on the verge if it hasn't happened yet.
No, it is. It is. I pray. Okay. I think there's going to be some new I wrote this down and I do believe this. I said some new kind of way to interact with your fans is coming and it's going to be terrible and not work. And some really famous celebrity is going to take all of the flack for it. Like think of like JoJo Siwa. We were talking about the JoJo Siwa cruise and I was like saying about how like there was like if you want to be like a roadie for her, blah, blah, blah. Like there's going to be something like that's like you're actually just their assistant, but you're paying for it kind of fandom thing. And some celebrity's going to abuse it and it's going to be like it's going to be like movie pass level House of Cards falling down. And I don't know what it is, but I just feel that this like whole like access to people for money is going to happen and it's going to be crazy.
And it's going to be, that's very interesting. I wonder what it will be.
I don't know either, but like, do you know what I mean? Like a cameo, but like worse.
A real life cameo, like spend the day with me and pay $40,000 to do it. Right.
Yeah. And something really bad's going to happen and it's going to be like all over every magazine.
Grammy Awards. This I'm hoping, and I think he deserves it, but Bad Bunny sweeping
everyone say together, Bad Bunny. We know that's what
it would be a great moment in Clinternational history. It would bring the world together.
Yeah. Will it?
I don't know.
I don't think it will.
I hope it does.
It'll bring me together with you. Like
that's right.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to get a lot of awards and deservedly so.
I have to plan a trip
I
to
need
Puerto Rico
some new
year.
people. sorry to say this, I need some new people.
It happens. When I'm assembling the prefix, I've been thinking that recently as well. Like, it's not just us. I mean, what we could do, which I just don't want to do because their fame to me is too fleeting at this point. But like, I get a lot of alerts about influencers and blah, blah, blah. That's just not really our bag. And it's B, it's like, it is pop culture, but it's not. We don't yet know the staying power. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't think it's there. I don't. I'm online.
And there's
all day.
Very few of them.
I don't know you. If I get an alert and I'm like, then it's too nichey. I can't know every influencer. I can't.
Like Charlie D'Amelio is like, that counts.
No,
but it's like she's now crossed over into the, you know what I mean?
She'll probably be hosting the Oscars in 2029. Yeah, fucking move to YouTube.
When we were saying, I was peeing my pants when I was listening back to like Super Stupid Poop was like with Judi Dench or whatever. When we were saying that, I was dying.
I forgot about that.
No.
Do you have any other predictions, Christopher?
I don't have any predictions, but I do have a message. But do you have any more predictions, or are you ready for my message?
I'm ready for your message.
Okay. Truly, clitorally 2 minutes before we got on this microphone, I get a FaceTime from the dame, Aaron Bagwell, the Buffalo Medium. I answer the phone on my laptop as I'm sitting here with my headphones on the mic, literally waiting for you to come into the Zoom. I answer the FaceTime. She shows me a pair of black knee-high boots that she's had for like years and years and years and years. And she would, every time she's come to visit me, she's brought these boots. Every time we went to Las Vegas, she had the boots. She's worn these boots every single time we've like gone out ever. Right. And they basically had no soul left because they were so worn down. She's had them forever. Mm-hmm. And I would always say, Aaron, these boots are like destroyed. Like, you need to get new boots. I'm buying you new boots. We would be walking and I'd be like, let's go try on boots in the store because like I can't look at these shoes anymore. She was like, I need to get them fixed. I go, bare minimum, you have to go to a cobbler and get them resold. Like, for the love of God. She in the Zoom pulls up the boots. They look brand spanking new soles, incredible, beautiful. And these boots have been like a point of contention with her for me for years. Yeah. Like, I've been like, what? I'm throwing these away, like whole thing. She goes, $30. She goes, I spent $30. She goes, they didn't even look like the same boots. They were coming out. She'll tell you the story next time she's here. But she's like, oh, they're coming out at me. And I think, I don't even realize that they're my boots. Like, she's like, I think they're new boots. I said, those aren't mine. He redid them, redid the whole thing, $30. Bring this into 2026. Look at what we already have and spend a couple dollars to just get them, fix them up. And you're good to go, baby.
So that's what your message is that I want to bring. You're telling me to get my neck done. This is what you're saying. Okay.
All this to say, you do need a tune up. Oh, God.
Oh, my word.
Don't put your brain in a new body, Dominic, and try to do that. Just fix the old one.
Yeah, exactly. Just tighten the old one. Oh, listeners, we love you so. Thank you so much for joining us this and every week and year. And we are excited to start our 4th season with you in March. But you'll see us every Wednesday before then. Why? Because we never miss a week.
Because we never miss a week. I'm about to be all over the United States of America, and we're not going to be missing a week then either.
Joe Rogan, Andy Cohen, Howard Stern. These are just some of the multi-millionaires who take weeks off at a time and don't deliver you the pods that you need. That's not this right here.
That's not this.
Yep.
Dominic, where can people find you?
I mean, the actual list is a little too scandalous for this broadcast, but I will tell you online. You can find me at domentary.com is my website. My Instagram is at Dominick Pupa. And I'll be putting up clips starting today. I'm putting up a lot of new content all through January, holiday show, other bits, etc. So come on by. Christopher, where can the listeners of this podcast find you on the World Wide Web?
You can find me at the Chris DeRosa. You can find the show at Fixing Famous People, and you can find the Patreon at patreon.com/Fixing Famous People. I wish you well, Dominic. And as always, where is Shelley? Goodbye.
Bye.
Is that the 100? Oh, no, it's not the 150th time that I've said, where's Shelley? Or maybe I have said it every single episode.
Yeah, of course you have.
I'm sure
Why
I have.
wouldn't you
Did I do it
have?
in the very first one? Where is she?
100%.
Anyway, happy 150. Happy 150, Dominic.
Do we have any predictions about Shelley? Do we think we'll find her this year? Do we want to make that prediction?
No, we're never going to find her.
We do have boots on the ground in Aruba, by the way, mere feet from the cruise ship where a lot of people believe Shelley is being held captive.
Wait, really?
And
yes,
I know who's down there.
So that person needs to be airlifted into that ship.
Onto the actual boat. Yeah, like just dropped right on top of it.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next week for our first show of 2026, where we will be fixing Cameron Diaz.
Beautiful. All right. See you guys next week. Where's Shelley?
Bye.